Greetings, noble warrior. Yes, I address you. How do you greet the dawn? Do you rise only to seize your phone? Lost in a flood of posts before your mind awakens. If this rings true, heed my words. For you surrender your dominion from the day's first breath. Most men awaken and instantly clutch their devices. Their minds are seized by notifications, social scrolls, news, and the ceaseless clamor of the outer world. From the moment their eyes open, they forfeit command of their emotions, spirit, and soul. Contrast this with the rare 1% who begin their morning with unwavering purpose. No scrolling, no haste, no rash reactions, just silence, presence, and inner clarity. They rise not in chaos, but in mastery. They claim the morning, and thus they claim the day. Marcus Aurelius declared, "Upon waking, reflect on the privilege of being alive, breathing, thinking, enjoying, and loving." Yet why do so few live this truth? Because most forget. The morning is your kingdom. It is a sacred realm to rule or relinquish. Those who yield to noise, emotion, and disorder merely chase the day instead of leading it. But those who master the morning steer their emotions, choices, and ultimately their lives. This video calls you to join the 1%, not because you are superior, but because you refuse to live beneath your potential. Ancient Stoic philosophers didn't merely endure the day, they prepared for it. They didn't await inspiration, they forged action. They didn't ask, "What will this day bring me?" but "What can I offer this day?" In this video, I share 7 Stoic morning secrets, rarely practiced, that grant full command of your life. These are not mere morning habits. No hollow phrases or gimmicks here. These are principles of mind, heart, and soul, rooted in Stoicism, to make your mornings sacred, your actions deliberate, and your life unstoppable. Join me, for each insight will awaken you uniquely, revealing that the morning is not just a time of day. It is the foundation of your freedom. Declare in the comments, "I master my morning. I master my life." Like this video, comment below. Share it with those who need it. If you're new, subscribe and enable notifications. Let us begin. First, rise with discipline, not fleeting motivation. Most men wait for a spark to act in the morning. They believe, if inspiration strikes, I'll rise early, or if I feel eager, I'll exercise, meditate, or plan. But Stoics act regardless of mood. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "At dawn, when you struggle to leave your bed, tell yourself, 'I must go to work as a man.'" This simple truth holds profound wisdom. Life's purpose is not to sleep through it, but to live it fully. The first secret of the 1%: they rise by discipline, not by mood. They don't debate with themselves or negotiate with the alarm. They simply rise. No drama, no excuses. This matters because your first morning choice casts a vote for the man you are becoming. Hitting snooze endorses a weaker version of yourself. Rising on time strengthens your resolve. You're not just waking, you're forging your identity. This is Stoicism's core live, as the man you aspire to be. Not just feeling disciplined, but acting so, especially when you lack the desire. This builds an iron will. Over time, your mind grows stronger than your emotions. Your body obeys your resolve. Your energy bows to your purpose. tired, anxious, or uninspired. You rise because you've sworn it to yourself. This fosters self-trust, and with trust, your power multiplies. Begin by setting a fixed wake-up time and guarding it fiercely. No snooze button, not even once. When you wake, rise instantly. This signals your body act now. Speak a bold affirmation aloud. Like, forward, warrior. This day is mine. If you conquer the weak voice in your head at 5 a.m., you can triumph anywhere. You step into the world having won your first battle. Most men haven't even opened their eyes. Your morning need not be elaborate, only consistent. You rise not because you feel like it, but because it's who you are. Declare in the comments, discipline is my alarm. Second, conquer the first hour in silence. Upon waking, who holds dominion, you or your device, notifications, others' dramas? Most men roll over, unlock their screens, and instantly invite the world's chaos. Before their feet touch the floor, their minds are hijacked, scrolling, comparing, reacting. Thus, their day spirals out of control. But the resolute choose otherwise. They greet the dawn in silence. No music, no messages, no distractions, only stillness. Epictetus taught, if you seek progress, be content to seem foolish in external matters. Embrace the strangeness of silence. It's not falling behind, it's your source of strength. Your mind is tender at dawn, open to influence. What you absorb upon waking shapes your day. If noise floods in first, you carry K's forward. But 10 minutes of silence lets your mind breathe, reset, and focus. The strongest men rise, sit on their bed's edge, and reflect. They close their eyes, feel their breath, and observe their thoughts without chasing them. They ask profound yet simple questions. What energy do I bring today? How would my best self act this morning? This is the Stoic prohairesis, your inner freedom to choose your response. No matter what the world hurls at you, try this tomorrow. Before touching your phone, sit in silence. Do nothing but be with yourself. Over time, you'll marvel at the change. Less reactive, more creative. Calmer. No matter life's storms, you'll walk through them like a tranquil titan, because you didn't let your morning be stolen. You hold the reins. Silence isn't empty. It's the forge of answers, control, and strength. Clarity doesn't arise from noise, but from within. Comment, if you're ready to guard your peace, silence grants me dominion. Third, face the day before it unfolds. Life rarely follows your plans. You may craft schedules, to-do lists, and a ready mind. But suddenly, chaos strikes a fool's words. A broken plan, traffic, or a disheartening email before 9 a.m. Most men crumble under Suchmoments. But Stoics prepare in advance, not out of gloom, but with foresight. There's an ancient Stoic practice called premeditatio malorum, contemplating potential evils. It sounds grim, but it's not pessimism, it's rehearsing life before it strikes. Seneca said, "He who foresees calamity robs it of its power." Be preparing for hardship. You meet it unshaken, as a man who's faced it before. The steadfast don't merely live the day, they preview it. They envision what might go wrong, not in fear, but with calm clarity. Someone may interrupt me. I might lose patience in traffic. I could be misunderstood. I may feel weary or anxious. Then they ask, when this happens, how will I respond? This builds emotional fortitude before challenges arise. Try this simple practice after your morning silence. Ask, what might test me today? Which emotions must I master? How would my best self face these trials? Write it down or reflect inwardly. Either way, it's powerful. For when life unfolds, you don't freeze or fall. You've rehearsed. You don't react impulsively, but respond with wisdom. This is Stoicism's essence, not controlling life, but mastering yourself within it. This mindset grants a serenity others envy. You enter meetings with steady resolve, handle delays without anger, and face criticism without faltering. You remain calm. That's your strength, not perfection or forced positivity, but preparation, because you faced the day before it began. Comment, if you're ready to meet life unshaken, I am prepared. I do not panic. Fourth, anchor yourself with a Stoic reminder at dawn. Every great leader, warrior, and philosopher returns to a guiding truth each morning, a core principle, an unyielding axiom, a reminder of who they are. Ordinary men wake forgetting their purpose. Stoics rise. And remember, Marcus Aurelius journaled daily in his meditations, not for fame, but to keep himself grounded. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is your morning anchor, a truth you repeat before the world pulls you astray. This matters because your identity is fragile at dawn, before emails, opinions, and pressures flood in. You must affirm who you are, or the world will define you. The clear-minded create or choose a Stoic mantra and recite it each morning. It's not mere motivation, it's a foundation. It centers you. Try these. I control not what happens, but how I respond. Today is a gift. I won't squander it in distraction. My strength lies in how I carry myself. You don't need 100 affirmations, just one guiding truth to steer your life. Speak it boldly. Write it down. Let it guide you. When you wake anxious or lost, it's often because your mind lacks direction. But starting with clarity fuels momentum. You approach tasks with purpose and face trials with consistency. You remain steady under pressure because your mind is anchored. Try this tomorrow, after rising. Sit and repeat your chosen Stoic truth 5 to 10 times with conviction. Let it echo in your soul. Don't just say it, become it. Over time, this becomes your mental armor, shielding you on life's hardest days. If you don't remind yourself daily who you are, the world will cloud your clarity. Don't let it. Comment, I anchor my mind in truth. Fifth, master your mind before the world intrudes. Your mind is most impressionable in the first hour after waking, so ask, who enters it first? For most, it's strangers, online, news they can't control, or petty chatter. Seneca taught, a man is only unhappy if he believes himself so. Instead of letting the world shape them, Stoics shape their minds first. Stoic journaling or reflection is a potent morning tool for the 1%. After your silence and anchoring, spend 5–10 minutes writing your thoughts not for others, but for yourself. Ask, what do I feel now? What must I release? What am I grateful for? Which virtue, patience, courage, Discipline will I practice today. No need for a novel. A few honest lines suffice. This creates a private space for self-awareness, where thoughts meet truth. You affirm, I control how I think. I don't carry yesterday's burdens today. After days of this practice, you'll notice a shift. Your mind sharpens. You spot emotional triggers sooner, react less impulsively, and choose wiser thoughts faster. Stoics build mental strength not by ignoring emotions but by observing, understanding, and replacing them with wisdom. The wise 1% don't just wake early, they use the morning to master their inner world. If you don't govern your mind, the world will wield it against you. You weren't born to be a slave to emotions, impulses, or distractions. You were born to rule your mind like a king, with clarity, patience, and discipline. Claim that crown in the day's first moments. Comment, I master my mind before the world does. 6th, move your body to awaken your spirit. A Stoic knows body and mind are allies. A sluggish body weakens the mind. A vital body strengthens it. Thus, the resolute never begin without movement, not for vanity or boast, but as an act of self-respect. Marcus Aurelius asked, were you made to huddle under blankets and stay warm? This isn't judgment, but a call to action. Your body was built to move, to meet the day with vigor, not lethargy. You don't need hours of training to excel, just deliberate motion. Movement shifts your state instantly. Blood flows. Your heart engages. Energy rises. And the fog of weakness lifts. The part of you craving to linger in bed fades. Stoics value physical discipline as a forge for the will. Epictetus taught that body discipline breeds soul discipline. Push-ups, stretches, a cold shower. These aren't about physique, but control. You prove to yourself, I can do the hard thing, even when I don't want to. That's leadership. That's mastery. Most men train only for comfort, then wonder why their lives lack strength. Challenge yourself each morning. Move for 10 minutes, stretches, push-ups, a brisk walk, or a cold rinse. It need not be intense, only intentional. Your body is your vessel for discipline. When you train it, you step into the world invincible. Having conquered something before breakfast, comment, I act with discipline. I conquer the day. 7th, rehearse the man you aim to be. The final secret of the 1% lies not in what they do, but who they become. Each morning, before facing the world, they visualize the man they aspire to be. This isn't pretense, it's living with purpose. Stoics call it living according to nature, aligned with your values, reason, and highest self. Seneca said, we don't lack time to live, we waste too much. Wasting time isn't just idle scrolling, it's living without intent, reacting by habit instead of reflection, drifting instead of leading. So, what do the 1% do before the day begins? They ask, how would my best self act today? If someone filmed me, would I be proud of my actions? Words and emotional control. Where must I be stronger today? How will I face those challenges? This is mental rehearsal, shaping your identity. Picture yourself entering work or school with calm strength. Envision staying composed in conflict, choosing patience over anger, speaking with clarity and confidence. This primes your mind, like rehearsing for life's stage. When challenges arise, you've already practiced your lines. Most men are swept by the world's energy. Stoics create their own. They enter chaos with calm, meet aggression with strength, and face fear with action. They don't pretend they practice daily. Over time, your identity hardens like stone. You become unshaken, truthful, purposeful. You don't just have good mornings, you build a great life. Many dismiss the morning as trivial, but the wise know it's everything. How you rise shapes your mindset, mood, momentum, and meaning. If you don't master your morning, others will. If you don't govern your thoughts early, chaos will. If you don't discipline yourself before dawn, life will do it harshly. Stoics aren't just philosophers, they're warriors of the mind. They don't waste time or mornings. They live with deliberate repetition, reminding themselves daily what matters, who they are, and how to face the world. Whatever life brings, they stand firm. Let's recap the 7 secrets of the 1%. First, rise with discipline, not motivation. Second, conquer the first hour in silence. Third, face the day before it unfolds. Fourth, anchor yourself with a stoic reminder. Fifth, master your mind before the world intrudes. Sixth, move your body to awaken your spirit. Seventh, rehearse the man you aim to be. These aren't tricks but tools for transformation. Don't try them all at once. Start small. But start today. One morning change can shift your life's trajectory. You don't need perfection, just awareness. Truly awaken to your values, actions, and purpose. Let today be the last day you rise like the ordinary, and the first you rise like the 1%. Like this video. Comment your favorite truth. Share with someone who needs it. And subscribe. More Stoic wisdom awaits. Comment your final affirmation. I rise as the 1%. I lead my life with Stoic strength. Music. If you don't seize the morning, the world will claim it. Your thoughts, unshaped, fall to chaos. Without discipline before dawn, life will impose its own, and it spares no mercy. Stoics are not mere thinkers, they are warriors of the soul, wielding time with purpose, never squandering the morning's power. Through daily, deliberate repetition, they anchor themselves in what matters, defining who they are and how they meet the world. Unshaken by life's storms, they stand resolute. Here are the 7 Stoic morning secrets. First, rise with discipline, not fleeting desire. Second, claim the first hour in silence. Third, prepare for the day before it begins. Fourth, root yourself in a Stoic truth. Fifth, govern your mind before the world does. Sixth, awaken your body to ignite your spirit. Seventh, embody the man you strive to be. These are not fleeting tips, but pillars of transformation. Begin with 1. But begin now. Small shifts can redirect your life's course. Perfection is not required, only intention. Awaken fully to your values, your actions, your mission. Let this be the last morning you rise as the common man, and the first as the 1%. Like this video. Share the wisdom that resonates. Spread it to those who need it. And join this channel for more Stoic truths. Declare in the comments, I rise as the 1%. I forge my life with Stoic resolve. Music.